What's going on, guys? This is a full on-field warm-up today. It's going to be a little bit different than the gym warm-up just because we have more space. You're going to need about 10 yards of space for this warm-up. You're going to start with 2 to 4 forward to backward jogs, going forward on the way to the cone and then backwards on the way back. Just trying to get our heart rate up a little bit here and gradually build up intensity throughout this warm-up so we don't pull any muscles later in the training. After you finish your forward and backwards jogs, you're going to do some skips. The first one is a skip hug. So you're going to do a skip where your arms are going to be nice and long, and you're going to extend them behind your body and then back in front, giving yourself a nice hug. After a few of those, we're going to do skip arm circles going forwards and backwards. With our arms, we're only skipping forwards, but we're varying the size of the circles that we're doing with our arms, so small and large. Once we finish a few of those, then we're going to do some skip twists where we're skipping and whichever knee comes up to rotate our upper body towards that side. When you finish that, you're going to go into a lateral shuffle / skip, and you're going to bring your arms over the top of your head, almost like you're doing a jumping jack, but moving side to side. Face one way as you go all the way down and back. Following that up, we're going to go into our squat series. So we're going to take a few steps out, followed by a squat, and we're going to do this all the way down to that marker, and then jog back. We're going to be doing this 2 times. Just wanted to mention this here. I like to do this warm-up while breathing out of my nose and not my mouth, until I feel some sort of oxygen hunger, I like to call it. But basically just until you feel like you can't keep breathing out of your nose and you feel like you need to start breathing out of your mouth. There's a whole bunch of benefits to this, a few of which being improving breathing mechanics, improves carbon dioxide tolerance, along with a few other possible performance benefits. After the little squat series, I like to do some side shuffles going to left and to right while going forward. Then once you get to the cone, you do the same thing but in reverse, so you're going backwards 2 to the left and backwards 2 to the right. Most of these drills I like to do twice. You can do them more if you feel that it's necessary. But for me personally, I think 2 times is a good enough stimulus for me. After the 2 right, 2 left, we're going to go into some open the gate and close the gate. Make sure you don't just walk during this. Make sure you get a little skip going or a few quick steps in between each one. You're going to open the gate on the way there, and then you're going to close it on the way back, making sure to really open up those hips on each one of these reps, trying to actively get as much range of motion as possible. Following the open and close the gate, I like to do kickouts where we're going forwards. Some people call them Frankensteins, but basically we're just kicking forwards, getting a nice hamstring stretch on the way there, and then on the way back we're going to be going in reverse, so we're going to be kicking backwards, getting a nice hamstring stretch again. It's important that you don't try and swing your legs super hard on this, as it is just the warm-up, and we don't want to get hurt before we start our actual activities for the day. The second time around of these, I like to kick a little bit inside, so we're getting a little bit of the glute as well. And then on the way back, I like to turn out and open out, so I'm getting a little bit more of the adductor as well. But you don't need to do that if you don't want to. It's just a personal preference of mine. After the forward and backward kicks, we're going to go out to the side. So we're going to be kicking out straight out to the side on the way there. And then on the way back, we're going to be kicking inside. So it's outside on the way forward and then inside on the way back. Also, if it's a colder day out, feel free to take your time with the warm-up and even go past 10 to 15 minutes, as long as you're not getting tired from the warm-up. So just make sure to prolong each of the exercises and gradually increase intensity if you're going to be doing a longer warm-up. Next, we're going to do some lunge twists, getting a nice deep stretch in the front of the thigh, as well as some good T-spine rotation. And then on the way back, we're going to be doing a lateral lunge, and then reaching our arms over our head to get that thoracic extension. From there, we're going to go into some knee hugs with a calf raise on the way to the cone. And on the way back, we're going to be doing a quad stretch calf raise. Next, we're going to start to ramp up a little bit, so we're going to go 2 quick steps to a lateral hop all the way down. We're not actually trying to get out super far or get up super high on these. It's more so just for fast feet and some landing mechanics as well. On the way back, you're going to be doing fast feet to crossover step land. You're going to be jumping off your outside foot and also landing across your body on that same foot, as you can see here. I really like these two together because you can get some sort of neurological elevation because of it, especially with the fast feet. If you take it serious, you're teaching your brain how to move quickly. And then the lateral bounds, getting the outside of our feet and ankles warm as well. And then on the way back, you're getting the inside of the foot and ankle with the cross step bound. By now, you should have a pretty good sweat going and your heart rate should be pretty high, which means we're nearing the end of our warm-up. And for the final part of the warm-up, we're going to be ending with a few sprints. First of which being a backwards bound sprint. You're going to be facing backwards and you're going to be bounding quickly to that cone. Once you get to the cone, you can jog back and then you'll do it again. After you finish 2 of the bounds, we'll go into a backwards sprint to 180 sprint, where you're going backwards as fast as you can, and once you get to halfway, you're going to turn and sprint the rest of the way. So we're getting a little bit more specific here because we do a lot of these things when we're on the field. We have to prepare our bodies for this environment. This is also a really good drill you can do on your own to work on your proprioception or your awareness of your body in space. Especially if you haven't done these before, it'll take some getting used to, but they're extremely helpful in sports where you have to turn quickly. After that, we're going to go into some fast feet to sprints, getting our brain and our foot connection ready to go. You're only doing the fast feet drills for about 5 seconds, and then you're going to sprint out and jog back. Do this on both sides and then progress to the next movement in the warm-up. And the last part of the warm-up is going to be falling sprints. You'll want to stand on your toes and fall forward just until you're feeling like you're going to fall on your face. That's when you put your leg out and accelerate towards the cone. You'll notice that I added a 360 spin in there. You can also add that if you want to be cool. If not, it's all good too. Hopefully you enjoyed following along with this warm-up and enjoy the rest of your session.